The special Zelda Splatfest celebrating the coming release of Tears of the Kingdom has ended with a clean victory for Team Power. And this Splatfest was and probably will be the most unique and important Splatfest for Splatoon 3 for a long time, considering how much effort went into it. Not only was the Splatfest really unique, but the teams were also quite balanced and showed how all Splatfests should be, as there were barely any mirror matches or queue problems that other festivals were troubled with. There were several polls before the Splatfest and results were surprisingly all quite different, with different teams winning each poll, but with pretty close numbers, and so that was already a good indicator that the Splatfest will be an interesting competition. Now with the final results out, we can also clearly see everything was so close, as despite the clean sweep of Team Power, the percentages were really together, possibly the closest it's ever been, with none of the categories leaving the 30s at all. But apart from the fun and balanced teams, the most unique and enjoyable part for me was the brand new Scourge stage designed specifically for the Zelda Splatfest Tricolor Turf War, which might be a controversial topic from what I've seen, but I personally loved every bit of it. Just like the theme of the Splatfest, the specially designed stage resembled the Triforce of Legend of Zelda, where each team started in a corner, battling it out in the middle for control over the Ultra Stems of the Tricolor game mode. This stage was by far the smallest map in Splatoon 3, even smaller than Mahi Mahi, which I think is the core of the controversy around the map, whether you like fast and action-packed maps, or you prefer more tactical stages with focus on map control. I personally really love the idea of a King of the Hill type map, where you were truly fighting for control over this little hill in the middle of the map that surprisingly mattered a lot, despite how trivial it looks like, but that little hill made the map as special as it was, creating this constant sense of unknown and chaos not seeing across the battlefield. I mostly played on the defending side as Team Power, and I'm not sure if it was only my luck, but we usually won and dominated quite easily on the stage, and perhaps it was really somewhat easier for the defending team since there weren't that many opportunities to split the team like on other Tricolor maps, and so it was easier to defend. I personally though don't think the map was unbalanced or unfair towards the attacking team. Instead, I think it highlighted the shortcomings of the game mode, how the community I think still hasn't learned how to play Tricolor properly on the attacking side, which the map really needed, and that might be impossible altogether since it requires too much coordination between two totally random teams. Basically what I mean is that normally the attacking teams can get away with not working together and still easily overcome the defense due to larger maps and more flanks to separate the 4 players and take them out one by one, unlike here. The Triforce map would have required to truly understand the scoring system and exploit the original design of the game mode that the two attacking teams are supposed to work together and only split the defending team, since what truly matters scoring-wise is that the defending team must lose. Instead, what happened, at least in my games, is that the attacking teams attacked randomly and separately, highlighting the advantage of the defense, that we could just basically 4v2 both teams separately as they never truly attacked together. With that said, I don't know if this will ever work, and perhaps it's a design flaw at its core, that they expect too much coordination between two different teams without any communication. But I still think Tricolor is a great game mode that maybe it should be a permanent choice so people can practice and learn it, instead of making it a limited time thing every month or so without a chance to learn it by the majority. Either way, I personally loved the little I got to play the Splatfest. Sadly, I wasn't home for most of it, but I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback about the Splatfest, whether you had the same experience with how balanced it seemed, or a little bit more in-depth opinion about the special Tricolor Triforce map, if you liked it or not, or anything you'd like to share. I personally would love to see more uniquely crafted maps like this, instead of the usual maps we get with minor changes. Even if the map isn't balanced, getting a brand new stage just makes it so much more fun for me and makes the Splatfest a little bit more enjoyable. Also, a little bit of a side note here, I really don't get why Legend of Zelda got its own Splatfest but not Mario. I mean, basically, they could have done the exact same theme but with Bowser, Peach and Mario, and a potential fun stage even, but I'm just confused why that was skipped. Oh well, I guess it is what it is. So let me know everyone, how was your Splatfest experience? I'd love to read them, and also share if you're going to play the new Zelda game coming out soon or not. I'm thinking about also covering that for the start, as I love the franchise, so if that would be something you'd love to see on the channel, also let me know. Thank you for watching, everyone. Take care.